POLONIEX being hacked. What should we do? Okay, hold on. I have no idea how POLONIEX being hacked, guys, but there's a Reddit user who is claiming to have bypassed the two-factor authentication and email verification is compromised. 60 days disclosure. Now, is this true or not? I have no idea. You can obviously go and check it, but I'll quickly read to you some of the things the user is saying in here. I'll put a link to the description so you can come and check out obviously the post yourself. But I found an active exploit on POLONIEX website. I managed to withdraw cryptocurrencies from an account without having access to the 2FA device, both for login and for withdrawal confirmation. I withdrew from an account that I picked, having access to the password from a leaked database. POLONIEX security is also lacking, that they haven't stopped crawlers from opening their authentication pages, meaning that my target unknowingly confirmed the outgoing transaction by simply opening the email on a client that crawls links. You read it right. If like my target, you open your emails in a client that provides those preview images, you've confirmed your ongoing transactions by opening the email or anything else that requests confirmations. And company you trust with your money, and they can't even set up a robots.txt file or implement proper 2FA, go ahead, try it out. Okay, well, he's also talking about that since it takes 60 days to respond to a ticket, I'm guessing they have no interest in fixing it, and that is unintentional. Having done previous bug bounties, the 60 days since the day the bug was reported, or in this case attempted to be reported, are now over, and I have no qualms about publicly disclosing it. Anyone interested in exploiting this, feel free to contact me. Let me know what you plan on doing. POLONIEX doesn't give a about its security, and I advise anyone reading this to withdraw their funds ASAP. Alright guys, so you can obviously make whatever you want out of this post. You can come and read it for yourself. You can try to contact obviously the user who have posted this and find out a bit more about it. It could be anything, guys. I mean, it could be true. So obviously that is a bit of a, if it's true, I suggest obviously people to look into it and maybe withdrawing their funds out of POLONIEX. But then it comes the other side of the story, and could it be just a scare tactic? So that's exactly what this user is trying to do, to get people to withdraw their money from POLONIEX. We never know. You obviously just have to do your own checks, make sure your funds are secured. I've always said it, the best things to do is get your cryptocurrency in a hardware wallet that you control the key, that is much more safer than an exchange, because an exchange could really be hacked. We have seen it and probably will see in the future, and this is definitely a very interesting post, because a lot of people, if that is true again, a lot of people probably thought that they're safe by having the the two-factor authentication, but it seems like it's maybe not. But again, it could be just putting out there, getting people scared, getting people getting their money out. It could be so many things, but we can obviously ignore what the user is saying. However, down below, Mike from POLONIEX, 20 hours ago, OP, I send you a PM. Engineering is not aware of any report from you, and I could not find any reference to this in our support or contact email system. Edit for clarity. At this point, we have no reason to believe that our 2FA system has an issue. We get bug reports on a regular basis, and they rarely amount to anything meaningful. The vast majority are people fishing for bounty. So there you have it. This could be also true, because if you're not familiar with when people obviously discover faults and things like that in companies, they normally get paid for it by the company for spotting this, for drawing to their attention. So it could be anything. I mean, this person could really be, and as he or she is saying here, I think it's he, that 60 days have passed and they didn't hear anything from POLONIEX. So as you can see, it works. Just posting on Reddit, POLONIEX respond immediately. So this thing works when you put it out there. and could be anything. But check, do your checks. Especially if you have a lot of money, you gotta be aware of these things, and you gotta remember, if you really want your money to be safe, the best things to do is put them in a hardware wallet at least. But I know there's some cryptocurrencies that are not supported by hardware wallets or paper wallets and things like that. So you may not have an option but to put in an exchange. And if this is the case, you just have to be prepared and make sure that everything is secure. That's it for me, guys. Just want to share this. Very interesting. I know a lot of people are using POLONIEX. I used to use POLONIEX as well. Sometimes I may have to use it again. I'm not saying I won't. But this definitely is very, very interesting, and at the same time concerning if it is true, despite the fact that POLONIEX themselves are saying it's not true. But the best thing to do is do your own due diligence, make sure your things are safe, and if need be, move them around. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoyed the channel in general. If you are, feel free to share and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, guys, if you have any questions, any thoughts, anything you want to input, feel free to do it down below at the comment section. And if you do want to purchase yourself a hardware wallet, I personally use the Nano S. I think it's the best out there. There's a link at the description and in the comment section which you can use to purchase one and enjoy it. It really is an amazing piece of device, very small, easy to carry around, and the good thing about it is that I think my cryptocurrency are much safer in such a device than exchanges like POLONIEX. Thank you guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye.